evil folks.
You sure right.
You know, we got evil church. I don't call them Christian church folks.
All right.
Evil. That's not part of God's plan.
All right.
See, that's something that the devil causes you to become.
All right.
Am I in here?
Yeah.
He said, my plan is not to give you evil, calamity. I mean, come on. He says, I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. Then in the same breath turn around and say, but I'll give you calamity.
All right.
That's not the plan of God.
All right.
By having the witnesses, sometimes things come according to our plan because we go against his plan.
All right.
All right.
Let me let you go home. He says, my plan is to give you prosperity.
Yes.
Prosperity does not mean financial gain.
All right.
So we want to make everything about financial. We measure prosperity according to our check.
All right.
Have you ever had a short check
All
that
right.
went a long way?
All right. All right.
Ever had a short check that stood tall?
All right.
It's not about financial gain that makes us prosper, but when we begin to grow and move forward in the knowledge of God and in the grace of God, then we can prosper. Do I have any witnesses in this?
Yes.
I mean, when we have not this mess, I looked at my hands and my hands look not all that old jumbo bumbo stuff, because that don't happen.
All right.
When you come to Christ, you don't look at your hand and they begin new, because you still doing the same stuff.
You sure right.
My feet look new. No, you still walking in the same places. But when you prosper,
All right.
gives you the idea of moving forward. I have any witnesses in this house? Let me move. Let me move. Y'all boring me. You're boring me. But look what he said. He says, but my plan is to give you an expected end.
All right.
I mean, we notice they're in captivity.
All right.
When you're in captivity, what's your greatest expectation? That you get out.
That's right.
Who in here praying and said, God, leave me in it a little longer?
All right.
When they're saying, Lord, I haven't learned my lesson. Let me be broke just a few weeks longer.
All right.
No, your expectation is that I get out of what I'm in.
That's right.
He said, my plan is to give you and expect. I'm going to give you what you expect. Now, somebody ought to shout right there to know that your work is not going to be in vain. That you expect, God said it's part of my plan. I'm going to give it to you. But sometimes we have to wait to get what we dreamed about. Sometimes we got to wait to get the goals that we set several years ago. He says, but listen, my plan calls for me giving you what you expected.
All right.
See, the problem with us, we live our lives from front to back. But God, who's Alpha and Omega, sees our life from end to start. Do I have any witness? See, he isn't waiting for things to happen. He's already going before us, making a way. See, too many of us sit back and just wait for things to come to us. We just wait for things to show up. But while you're waiting, God is saying, I'm already working on the end in which you have expected. Do I have any witnesses in this house?
All right.
This is what the verse said. God said with us, he says, I'll walk with you. He says, listen, I'll go with you. Wherever you go, I'll go with you. I'll walk with you. And matter of fact, I'll go before you. So he shares with us. He said, listen, my plan is to give you peace. My plan is not to give you evil, not to give you calamity, but there there will be trials in your life. And then he said, my plan is to give you that you expect.
Yes, all right.
And let me tell you something. If you know anything about the Lord, you expect nothing but the best. See, our expectations, we place expectations according to who you are. Amen. There are just some folk around here, I expect you to act a certain way. I expect you to do certain things. And then there are others, when things happen, it catches me by surprise because I say, I didn't expect that. So when you know God, when you've walked with God, when he's been your friend, when he's been your confidant, there are just some things you expect him to do.
All right, all right.
I wish I had somebody in here. There are just some things I expect you to bring me out. There are just some things I expect you to give me something to eat. I expect that. The heavenly witnesses, and just like we expect things of God, there's some things that God expects. We don't want to hear that. We want to place all of our expectations upon God, but God is saying to us, there's some things that I expect of you. Can I just share something with you? It may look like it's over, but it's not over until God said
it's over.
He said, I come to give you the end that you envision. I don't care how much time is on the clock. It's not over until God says
it's over. All right.
All right. All right. All right.
That it's over. He said, my plan is to give you the expected end. I'm going on now. He said, watch this. He said, not only did I come to give you peace, not only did I come to give you that expected end, but there's another part of God's plan that I don't think we understand. He said, part of my master plan is that you talk to me.
All right.
Verse number 12 says, then shall ye call upon me.
Yeah. All right.
I think a lot of problem with us church folk, we don't pray enough.
That's right.
All right. All right.
I don't understand why we call it prayer meeting no more, because there's nobody praying.
All right.
As folk to pray, they look at each other like you ask them to kill one another. He said, listen, part of my plan is that you call upon my holy name. Let me tell you something. I can't get ready for him bringing you out of the world doing things for you, and you have the audacity to say, I can't talk to him. I can't call upon his holy name. I can't call him in front of folk. When enough hell get in your life, you don't care who you in front of. You have to steal away and smoke your breath and say, Lord, have mercy.
All right.
He said, part of my plan is that you call upon my name. And matter of fact, y'all not mine, because Matthew 21 and 23 said, whatsoever you ask in my name, believing. He said, I will do it. A lot of us don't know God to do it for us because we have never asked.
All right.
Do I have a witness in this house? He says, part of my plan is that you pray.
All right. All right.
We want God's plan to be carried out in our life, but we don't ever want to talk to him.
All right.
We want our children to grow up and be successful, but we never get them around the circle and lay our holy hands on them and plead the blood. We want him to protect our house, but we walk in and never tell the Lord, Lord, would you please cover? Don't have me have no accident, but get in your car and flop down in that seat and cut on K104 and never think about asking God, guide me down the freeway. Go ahead. He said, part of my plan
All right.
is that you call upon my name. Matter of fact, Matthew also says, ask and it shall
Be given.
be given.
Right.
He said, seek
And ye shall.
and